Hey guys, we're back with more of the Eleonora's Poleblade run. We are currently working on Liurnia. We're gonna try and get this snail done. It shouldn't be too hard. It better not be too hard. So you should die in like 2 hits. Then we have probably a handful more bosses in Liurnia for now before we head to Altus, where we have a lot of bosses. Actually, we don't have that many. Well, we do, but it's definitely less than what it normally would be, because we've been through Altus, went to Lanedale, did Morgott, went to the mountaintops to get the second Poleblade. Ow. Nice. One more? There we go. There's 3 hits. 3 L2s. Back. Actually, no, not there. We're going here. This is kind of like cleanup for a lot of Liurnia, because we went through here, we did a bunch of stuff, but I pushed stuff off till now because the focus was the second Poleblade. So we got this guy in this dungeon, and then Kari Manor. Oh my god, I missed the thing. Well, that sucks. Tried to do it too quickly. I was trying to like turn really quickly to jump down the other side, but somehow I just ended up overshooting the rock at the platform I needed to land on. So awkward turning on torrent sometimes. Whoa, I might be dead. Oh, I'm not dead. Alright, cool. This dungeon is like super tucked away. You have to like go past it and back around to get to it. Honestly, this is kind of a long dungeon, too. It's not, like, super long, but it's probably one of the longer catacombs, I'd say, at least for this area. There's also a lot that I just don't even go into. Although that's kind of normal with dungeons. There's a lot of these dungeons that I don't explore. Because you just don't need to, you know? Nothing there, nothing of interest, no switch there or anything. This one's not really that long, I guess. The longest dungeon probably is Lanedale Catacombs, I would guess. Or Sainted Hero's Grave, that one's a long one. The Hero's Graves, they were like kind of special. They're generally pretty big. Giant's Mountaintop Catacombs also is pretty long. Nice. Sweet, so that's done. We're gonna go, I think, back up here. Did I get Kari Manor? No. Okay. The Deathrite Bird and the Royal Revenant here should be dead, so I think this is next. So we have these 2 bosses here. We gotta start Ronnie's quest, and then 3 more Liurnia bosses before we're in Altus for, I imagine, the rest of the hour. We're like 6 hours, almost 6.5 hours in. I don't really know how much longer we have in this run. I'd wager like 6 hours. 5 or 6 hours. Something like that. I think this weapon's pretty solid, and I think it'll be good in the late game just because of bleed. But I have no concept of how much time we have left in this run. We're probably about 80 bosses in, though. A little more than that, actually, I would say. On a normal route, by the time we get to Magma Wyrm Makar, I'd be at 82. And then we've done like a bunch of stuff already in Altus, so over halfway, I'd say. I do wonder how much, I know I've mentioned it like a million times, and I really do wonder how like the DLC is gonna go. Because it sounds like Miyazaki said there was only 10 bosses, and depending on the size of the world, like there could be a lot of big gaps between bosses. That's one thing you don't really have in the base game. Like some areas are, like the bosses are more spread out, but I feel like I'm generally fighting bosses more than I'm running. Which isn't true, you're definitely spending more time running, but you like, I feel like you don't usually go more than like 2 minutes without fighting a boss. I'm gonna grab this. I have 1, I need 3 more. But like, Think about it, there's like probably 30 bosses in Limgrave, between Limgrave and Weeping. If we're getting an area that size and there's only 10, there's going to be a lot more running, I think, in the DLC. And I wonder what they fill that with. I guess you could have encounters like this. More unique encounters. But it also could mean like 10 different types of bosses, so you would have like 20, but there's like, you know, 2 of each or something like that. I don't think there's going to be 2 of everything, but you know what I mean? Like, I guess you don't really know how to take the statement. Well, no soon, though. And pretty soon it'll be a month away, and then before you know it, we'll be playing the DLC. Any staggers? Onyx Lord next. And then there's just routing the DLC too, you know, that's going to take some time to kind of figure out. The first few runs of the DLC that I do are going to be, like, not the first playthrough, right? It's the weapon runs. Once I get into that, the first few will probably be a mess. I'd say, like, the first 10, honestly, will probably be a mess, but once I kind of figure it out more, I'm sure it'll be better. Probably won't be perfect, because even this run's not perfect. As far as routing goes, I'm sure there's things that could be improved, but, you know, it's good enough. But the DLC will be in a similar situation. Honestly, never mind. I was trying to think of, like, different ways to route Liurnia now. I spent the last hour talking about rerouting Caelid, and now I'm talking about rerouting Liurnia. I was thinking you could get to the Knight's Cavalry from here, but it's probably faster just to go through the Academy Gate. Considering you have to go through that anyway. Right back here to Ronnie. I don't know that I can do much differently in Liurnia for the route, to be honest. I think it's probably as efficient as it could be. I mean, there might be better ways to get to some bosses, like maybe you could parkour down the cliffs, going to like the Snail boss or something, but which would be kind of cool. But I don't think you could really change the order too much. More endurance. Well, you could change the order. It's not that you couldn't change the order, it's just, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna go from Onyx Lord to the Bellum Highway Knights Cavalry. No reason.
Intriguing. Well,
Yes, I will serve. Blah, blah, blah.
I like the heat not there. I'm sure.
Whoa, I didn't take the elevator up. Hell, man. I think I need to send this back down, actually. Or I didn't send it. I should not have sent it down before. Honestly, I shouldn't have sent it down there, but it's fine. Selvis. E.G., my man. Brother, we've already met. You know who I am. Okay, we're going here. Make it nighttime here. Actually, there's no point. I forgot about the Crystalian. It's alright. I think it's okay. I think it should still be nighttime by the time we get to the Knight's Cav. Why did I go in at an angle there? That was weird. Alright, we'll get this. Hopefully it will remain nighttime for another 10 minutes. Probably won't take 10 minutes to get through here. 5 minutes. Otherwise I gotta make it nighttime again. That's why it was kind of a waste of time to do it there. If I die, then it also will be daytime, which kind of sucks. So I better not die. It's so nice that you can jump onto Spirit Springs and not die. Imagine if it just worked one way, and wherever you Spirit Spring up, after you land, you don't die. But any other time you jump onto it, you could die. That would be rough. Because it helps out a lot, honestly. There's a lot of times where I jump down to Spirit Springs on this run. So this is the easy Crystalian, and then after this, I think we just have the one in Altus left. the second duo. This is a long tunnel. It's a very long tunnel. Especially for where it is in the game. Uh-oh. Stay on. Just needed to not fall off too early there, because I would have died for sure. Look at me using my physic. Like a real Elden Ring player. The joke is I always forget to use it. And honestly, it's probably not super helpful for this boss. Sick. Still nighttime. Good there. Actually, it's still way early nighttime. So this guy, and then we got Magma Wyrm Makar. Other long dungeon. That's a weird dungeon, though. I wish we saw more dungeons like that. Like the Ruin-Strewn Precipice. Because at times it just doesn't even really feel like a dungeon. Oops. This is not the best spot to be, mayhaps. Ow. Sick. Another sacred tier here coming up too. And a golden seed. That'll put me at 4? 3. Damn. So we can get one in Gelmir. That's 4. And then we'll get one in Seathwater. 5. Easy. Max flasks. We're probably not going to get plus 12, but that's alright. We don't really need plus 12. Honestly, we probably don't even need plus 10 or 9 or 8. We don't even need plus 1. Can get through this with plus 0, but I like having an upgraded flask. It's amazing how little you actually heal if you don't upgrade it. It'd probably take like 5 flasks to heal my entire health bar with plus 0. Maybe 5 or 6. Something like that. Why did it get so bright all of a sudden? What just happened? It's like someone shined a spotlight on me. Maybe not that bright, but it definitely got brighter. Still nighttime, I don't know. It's weird. Does this weapon have jagged edges like the Rivers of Blood does? Can't tell. Not really. I think Rivers had some jagged edges anyway. This one doesn't look like it though. Honestly, I don't even know if Rivers has it either. Might have to look at it. Because this is like, to me, they're basically like not the same weapon, but they're like of the same family. Right? They're like 2 red weapons covered in red paint from the Bloody Fingers. Okina and Eleonora. What does the lore say on this? Twin Naginata, forged in the land of reeds. A Naginata, huh? Her legacy is stained in accursed blood. Yeah, it's her own fault. She had to be different. So after this guy, we got the Unsightly Catacombs, and then we gotta do some Altus stuff that I skipped. We gotta do Gillica, Goatforai. Dude, come on. Uncalled for. This is probably a bad idea. I'm just worried about like the... Okay. Nah, it's fine. I was worried about like flying off the platform or something. Yeah, we gotta do Elmer, Stone Digger Troll, and then after that we go, I think, Sealed Tunnel, and then to Gelmir. So we're probably closing in on 100 bosses. I'd say we're like at 90. Around there. We'll probably be at 100 by the time we're done with this hour. Gotta get ready to buff my fire damage versus a fire-resistant boss. Drink. Yikes. I don't know how tanky the Caelid Magworm is compared to the rest of them. The Gelmir one's deceptively tanky. Like, you wouldn't think he'd be that tanky, but he's like almost at Theodorix's level. At least he feels like he is. I think it's also easier to fight Theodorix sometimes just because he's so much bigger. You can get behind him a lot more easily. It's hard to get under these guys. Yeah, great. I don't even care here. I'm just going. Lava doesn't matter. Lava's not real. It is so dark here. I can't see anything. There we go. Not that it matters. It's not like there's anything to see. Altus Plateau. We made it. Back. Oh man, I kind of wish I had the sentry storage. Oh wait, I do. I think I do. We can do that cave too. I should. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. So we'll do that after this dungeon, and then we'll go do Gillica, Godefroy, the Troll, Elemer, and then the Sealed Tunnel. And honestly, that's like a huge chunk of Altus done already. Then it's just Gelmir and like 4 more bosses. Actually, 7 more bosses. So it's like, you know, 14 bosses after we get done with Elemer. No biggie. It's just a lot of bosses in Altus. Just how it is. Because I've done probably like 10. Oh, I also have to do the Ariza dungeons. So add 2 more to that. Hoping I can just be super aggressive with the L2 here. Kill the Perfumer, and then the Misbegotten Warrior won't be far behind. Just get some bleed procs on him, stagger him, and win. Doesn't do much damage though. This is actually super good for this though, because it hits so many times. That's the wrong flask. Damn. True combo. Can I just heal? Probably not. No chance. Yeah, that does so much damage to that guy. I don't even think we got a bleed proc at the end there either. So we're gonna go back here. Yeah, I don't normally do this dungeon now because I don't have the sentry storage, but we have it now. So this works out. It's nice to just get it done with. Don't have to think about it. No chance of missing it. But I don't like doing this one with the sentry storage anymore. It's just so annoying fighting an invisible assassin on every playthrough. I did it for like 2 runs, and then I'm just like, yeah, I'm over this. I'm good. Especially when you have bow runs or magic runs, anything with range, where you know you're not going to be anywhere near it. Stone Sword Keys, I think we're okay. I'm not going to worry about that here. I definitely have enough Stone Sword Keys to get through Altus. I don't know if I have enough for the mountaintops, but that's a problem for later. Actually, I can probably check. I have 9. I need 5 more for Altus. I think we're good. Because I need 4 for the mountaintops. I think we are good. Garris should not be too bad. I think this thing is just going to be super good for NPCs, except for maybe Vike. Vike doesn't bleed, and he has a lot of health. And he hits very hard, so that might be the only reason it's not good for him. But it should be good for Gideon. I think I fought Gideon with this thing already, so you would think I would know how it is for Gideon. What else? There's Esker. I think it'd be good for him. Damn assassin. Oh, I don't have the torch out. Idiots. Forgot. Moving with more finesse than a Black Knife Assassin right now. They don't bleed though. But they do get staggered. Okay, now Gillica? Big Gillica next. Got Gillica, Godefroy, the Troll, Elimer, and then Onyx Lord and Seal Tunnel. And honestly, it might not be the worst idea to do the Ariza dungeons. Oh, wrong way. Take this off. I guess I'll get a Ritual Sword Talisman here. I'm hoping Alexander's in Mount Gelmir, because then I can kill him there for the Warrior Jar Shard. Which I may or may not use. Wouldn't be a bad idea. This, we put on that. Where do I have to drop here? Right here? Is this right? Yeah, good enough. Another stone sword key gone. We're gonna burn through like a bunch of these right now. We just used 2 in the Unsightly Catacombs. We were using 1 here. We're gonna use 1 for Old Altus. And then 2 for Seathwater. So within like, I don't know, 10 bosses, we're gonna burn 9 keys. Sorry, 7 keys. I can't count. Nice. Once more. There's the bleed. Stamina's gone. Damn. All this blood. Did I grab this already? I probably did. Yeah. What do I need? I need 2 more? Yeah, okay. 2 more for max flasks. Yeah, so we'll probably get... I think we'll get through Lanceaxe, maybe? No, we gotta do all of Gelmir still. I don't know. Hopefully we can at least get through Gelmir. I'd be happy with that. Maybe up to Lanceaxe. That'd be in, what, 7 hours? A little over 7 hours, 7.5 hours. But we also have a head start on the mountaintops in Lane-Del. So I don't know, it's so hard to say how much time's left in this run. I'd say from the time we hit the mountaintops, we probably have no more than 3 hours left. But that's still probably like 2 hours away, at least. I'm really bad at estimating time. Gotta be a little careful here. I can't hit the barrels because I think I will blow them up. I think on the St. Trina's torch, I had fire damage. The torch has fire damage, and I hit a barrel with it, and it did not blow up. So I don't know if like specific types of fire don't blow them up. It'd be nice to know though. Oh, he can't even move the barrel. Drink this. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. We don't need to blow a barrel up. I guess we'll see here. Okay, well, that did blow it up. Good to know. I think I tested once too, like how many barrels you could actually blow up and be near on, I don't know which run it was. One of the runs with fire damage. I don't remember how many barrels it was either. Maybe like 5 will kill you or something. I'm just throwing a number out there, I have no idea. I'm guessing it was probably the torch run. The regular torch run. Not St. Trina's, and I don't think I've done another fire weapon besides those 2 recently. I don't remember what was in between those runs. Not Giza's Wheel. Yeah, I don't know. Can't remember. Yeah, we probably won't have a Twin Blade for like another 2 years now. Sad. Very sad. I will be using one of my first playthrough though, the DLC. To be fair, I'll probably be using a number of weapons on that playthrough. A lot of like new DLC stuff. But I'll be starting with the Twin Blade. But yeah, I mean, I said it before, like in a previous part, it's been about 2 years. Over 2 years. Well, no, actually, almost exactly, I think, 2 years since the Gaunskin Peeler run. That was the last Twin Blade. Twin Blades, I guess, just aren't popular because they never get requested. Don't get requested in this game. Actually, there was one request for Dark Souls 2 Twin Blade, but I think there was just one request. There also aren't a lot of Twin Blades in general, though. Dark Souls 2 probably has like 5. And this game has 6. I think they're very cool. They're just like not the best, but they look sick. What a hit! I thought I was gonna strafe that for sure. Gotta heal. Thank you. Oh, god damn, dude. Did I have stamina again? Keeps happening. What a cool boss. Legitimately, I love this boss. I think a lot of people don't. It's a tough boss. But I really do like it. Okay, we're gonna go here. Sealed Tunnel. Sealed Tunnel, Gelmir, Ariza Dungeons, and then there's like 7 more Altus bosses after that. Got quite a bit of runes here. More endurance. It's only 2 levels. Jesus. You know, how long does it take to get a level 200 character if you're just like casually playing through the game, right? I'm thinking more for like PvP, because I think that's like one of the... I don't know what the meta level is. I'm gonna grab this stone sword key. Actually, no, I'm not. Yeah, like how, I don't know, for any of you guys that do PvP, like how long does it actually take you to get to 200? Because at the end of this run, I'm pretty much at 200. So, where's the thing? Can I climb up? Can I just climb up? I don't care. I'm just gonna die. I guess. Why did I go for the stone sword key? I don't need it. Also, if you did all bosses in like New Game, you probably would end around like 150, 140, 150. So you probably wouldn't need to do like all of New Game Plus. I guess you could if you wanted to. But like I could have a level 200 character. Oh my god, what is happening right now? I don't care about those runes at all. Just climb. Yeah, I could have like a level 200 character in like 10 hours, depending on the weapon. Or it could be like 13. Either way, I feel like that's pretty decent. If you're trying to grind it like 200 though in New Game, good luck. You probably got 60 levels of farming to do. I do wonder though, if you did all bosses in like New Game and New Game Plus, I wonder what level you would end at. If I had more time, I would definitely consider doing like all bosses at every New Game level. So like New Game all the way up to NG plus 7 for DLC. I just don't have the time to actually invest that much. I don't have the time. I don't have the time to invest so much time. Does that even make sense? It feels redundant. There we go. We're going Wyndham Catacombs. But I thought it'd be good practice, I guess, for DLC if I did each New Game cycle, just because you'd have to go through it so many times, and it, you know, it'd be different, kind of every time. Like each time they get more health, do more damage. Could do a different build every time. But I can't devote to going through the game 7 times doing all bosses. That's a lot of time. It's like 70 hours. In addition to what I'm doing now. Like, nah. In 2 months, probably not. I couldn't do it. If I had started it like a couple months ago, maybe. But it's kind of too late. But I have a couple old saves that aren't like these weapon runs that I could bring into DLC. We could start some new ones. I kind of want to do a route where I just like rush Radon and Moog and then enter DLC. Because that's essentially what I'm going to have to do for DLC weapons. Because I think those are the only two remembrances you need. So I got to get used to killing Magnus, Radon, and Moog. Probably Radon first. I'd have to go do like the Sealed Tunnel and the Lucaria Crystal Tunnel to get upgrades though. So I don't really want to do Radon with a +0 weapon and no health. That's the toughest thing I think is going to be getting the health for Radon. Once you get through Radon though, it's not too bad. Because he gives like 80k, I could get a bunch of health for Moog, and then Moog I'm like pretty comfortable with. But Magnus can be tricky. I guess I just have to get really good at Radon with like no health. Because usually when I fight him now, I'll have 30 vigor minimum. And that's enough to tank like any hit, I think, from him. Except for maybe like a meteor to the face. Nice. Beautiful. What a epic fight. That was great. I'm gonna just warp back here. Yeah, looking at the time, I don't think we're gonna get through Gelmir here, but that's alright. We'll get through most of it, probably. I think we'll get to like the Falling Star Beast, maybe. Or Volcano Cave. But yeah, every DLC weapon is gonna be Radon and Moog. I'm probably gonna skip the other remembrances. I just need to find a way to get like a lot of runes really quickly. And that probably would involve picking up some golden runes. I mean, something in the Dragon Barrel, or you can get some in, like, after Magnus. There's a Lord's Rune or a Hero's Rune or something. Dude, what? That wasn't even going off. Come on. Did I get the Golden Seed? I think I forgot it. Well, maybe I picked it up. Actually, I might have picked it up. Yeah, it's gonna take more planning to get into the DLC now. But the other thing, too, is, like, if I need to get a heavy weapon, I still have to do Margit, or if I'm gonna get a magic or gold weapon, I gotta do Red Wolf. Don't have to do Renala. But at a minimum, you know, I might have to do like 2 bot, you know, Radon, Moog, and then start a legacy dungeon, but not actually finish it. Seriously? Why? Also, where's my boy Alexander? Is he here? I can't tell. I like how the lava just sits in the lava. The magma sits in the lava. Don't call him a lava worm. He's a magma worm. Also, like, wait, what? Oh, wait, does this work like I think it does? Oh, maybe it doesn't. I thought it was like Wild Strikes, where as long as you're doing L2s, you don't get staggered. But you don't get staggered by this lava anyway, so never mind. Any bleeds? Is he here? Is he, training? No. I'm guessing he's in Liurnia then. Bummer. No Warrior Jar Shard today. Or ever for this run. Which is fine, but would have been nice to have, you know? So we got Maggie, Red Wolf, maybe Margot, and I think that's probably as far as we'll get today. Alright, Maggie. Good damage. Respectable. This guy with a stupid glintstone pebble. infinite FP as well, apparently. What'd you drop? 2 things. Ray of the Lucarian Robe and Sorcerer's Manchettes. Also, I got another flashback. Insane damage. And good night, Maggie. That fight's wild. There's just so much going on there. Got Maggie pelting you constantly with magic. You got the 3 glintstone sorcerers. And then there's just like 2 random little demi-humans just running around, frolicking. Have a good time. So you come and cut their life short. It's a tough time being a demi-human, man. No one loves you. Not even your own mother. Queen, whatever. Because she'll just outright kill them if they get in her way. She doesn't care. I need to rest. I have 5 flasks. Where'd all my flasks go? I'm gonna try something and it's probably not gonna work. But I am curious. I need to get by these guys. I don't know when to do it. I'm gonna do it after this, I think. Maybe it's not a good idea to do it here, actually. It's probably a bad idea. Okay. You know what? So I was trying to see if you could block that. Probably not a good idea to block it with a weapon, first of all. But I was just curious, because when you do the dungeons with the flame pillars that shoot down the hallway, you can block that. And I had the thought, I'm like, what if you can block a chariot to mitigate some of the damage? Apparently it doesn't mitigate anything, so... And I didn't think it would, to be honest. Like, the thing's so big, like, I'm like, there's no way it's gonna work, but... had to try it. Random Fool, you stop moving. Do the thing where you go up in the air. Do it. Up in the air. Not this one. I mean, that works. No. Bleed, maybe? Nice. So, we have I think 3 more Gelmir bosses. I think we are over 100. Or we're at 100 or something. Because the 100th would be the Crucible Knight, which we're 5 bosses away from. So it would be at 95 normally, I believe. Actually, that's not true, because I did some of the outskirts already. Well, that's confusing then. Or at least at 95. Plus we did Godfrey, Morgott, and then 3 mountaintops bosses, so I think we're at a 98? Is that right? I don't know. Plus I did the 2... No, I think we're at 100. Because I did the 2 in the Sage's Cave. Yeah, we just climb forever, basically. Oh, a guy's following me. They never follow me, what the hell? We got these guys who can throw pots straight up this ladder. Like, they can hit me up here from down there. Yeah, wait, can they not climb? One of them was definitely climbing. Before, anyway. So this should basically be a repeat of Gillica. She's a little tougher than Gillica, but not by much. There's only one time ever where I'm gonna have to do this dungeon in New Game. That is for the Jar Cannon. Whatever we do that run. I'm gonna come in here with a hand ballista, blow her up, take the Jar Cannon. Honestly, that run's gonna suck now that I think about it. Because if I have to come in here with a hand ballista, if it's not upgraded, it's gonna take a long time to get through this fight. And why would I upgrade a hand ballista to like plus 15 if I'm just gonna use a Jar Cannon, you know? Ooh, beautiful. Sliced her up. I think we'll just finish Gelmir up. I was gonna actually like call it before on the Falling Star Beast, but we're like 2 bosses from being done with Gelmir. We might as well just do it. And we'll start with the Ariza dungeons next time. So we have another 9 bosses, I think, in Gelmir. Not Gelmir, in Altus. And then we go underground. We get to fight ourselves, the Mimic Tier fight. Can't wait for that. It's always a fun one. This guy's pretty tanky, honestly. And can't bleed, so that's fun. Just gotta hit him in the head or in the rump. He also has to not fall down. Damn, dude. The tree spear shouldn't be that bad, at least. Nice. Oh, trying to get to the head. Trying to do jump attacks on the head. What happens if you get hit on Torrent here? I'm assuming you don't go flying in the air. You probably get knocked off of Torrent. That works. Didn't actually mean to do a post there, but it worked out. Sick. And we get the last golden seed here that we need for 14 flasks. Somber 6. Dude should give like a somber 8. So one more Gelmir boss. So yeah, we would normally be at 95 bosses at this point. But we've done, I think, 5, 8, 7, 10 extra? I guess we're at 105. So he just gave us 2. We've done 3 in the outskirts, so that'd be 100. And then Godfrey Morgott, Knight's Cav, Blackblade Kindred, and the Ulcerated Tree Spirit in the mountaintops. This is actually the last Ulcerated Tree Spirit boss, now that I think about it, of the run. So yeah, I guess we're 105 through. Unless I forgot something. I don't think I did, though. Brother, that AoE is too big. I see how this is how it's gonna go. Every time I try and do something, I just get hit. Try and heal, get hit. Do an L2, get hit. Nice, beautiful. Oh, I love it. Insane damage. Okay, we're going Capital Rampart, I think. And I want to say this is part 7, right? That makes sense. That makes sense. So yeah, I can't imagine we're gonna have more than 5 hours left in this run. At best 4, at most 5, I would say. 11 or 12 parts. More likely 12. I think just doing like Yura's quest line kind of slowed it down a little bit, which is fine. Like that's gonna happen. I mean, the Darkmoon Greatsword run, I had to do an extra hour of stuff to get that thing, so it happens. You know, not every run is gonna be blazingly fast. Sometimes there's just a lot of setup to get a weapon. I feel like New Game Plus has been mostly all right though. Gotta level up here. I might actually need to pop something. Actually, let's see. How much does it cost to level? 144. So I need like 288, so I probably need to pop. Radon's 40k. Fire Giant's probably 40k. Malakath? That'll work, I think. Oh, actually, that won't work. I need to pop something else. I think we're just, like, shy. We'll be, like, a couple thousand runes shy of leveling twice. Yep. Because I got a Memory of Grace out of this dungeon, so I need to, burn these before we lose, like, 100k. Which, honestly, doesn't really matter. But, I don't know. It's nice to be efficient sometimes. I need 65, okay. Good thing I got these golden rune ones. That's what they're for. Times like these. 135, I can live with losing that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and call this one here, and then next time we'll pick up with the Ares dungeons. We gotta finish up Altus, mostly. There's still some other stuff we haven't done. It won't do till later, but we'll get most of it done. Then we're gonna head underground. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching.